Because what were all the schools you said you got accepted to?
He said he applied to Virginia. Why would you waste your time doing that?
That was stupid.
You knew you weren't going to get into that
Did you apply
school.
to UVA?
I talked to my mom. I was wrong about UVA.
Why would you talk to your mother? You talked to your mom.
Hey,
Well, she had to
she
refresh
handled the
your memory.
application process.
At least you owned up to it.
Did you get into Maryland?
Lying liar.
I still think I got into Maryland.
Who doesn't know what schools they got into?
Because I had already committed to VCU.
Committed.
Because we were in the Final Four, and Maryland, I don't know, couldn't make the NCAA tournament that year.
So you picked your college based on how the basketball team did?
Because I knew I was going to do play-by-play and interview the players and all that.
I'm sure you could get into the J school at Maryland.
Next Johnny Holiday?
Oh, my God.
So hold
He
on,
can't help himself.
So you're acknowledging
I got in.
You're acknowledging you lied about Virginia. You probably lied about Maryland too. What about Penn State? Didn't you?
Yeah, that was another one, Penn State.
Didn't you claim you got into Penn State?
No, I claimed that I got denied.
No,
I
he
think
didn't.
I got waitlisted.
I can pull the tape.
You can pull the tape.
No, I know exactly, and I tricked you. You said you got waitlisted at Penn State.
Okay, I applied to Penn State because my best friend got in there.
Right, and you got denied.
And I got into like one of their side campuses.
Satellite.
So that's not a complete denial.
Penn
That's
State
just,
like an Erie?
Yeah. Penn State Erie.
You've now changed the
Oh,
story.
all right, hold on. What about JMU?
I got waitlisted.
I thought you said you did.
Yeah.
I didn't.
All right, we'll just
Play
pull
the
the
tape.
tape.
When we
Pull the
come
tape.
back
I got
next week.
waitlisted.
Okay, play the tape when we
This
come
is
back.
why he's been bullied his whole life.
Yeah, you're a liar. And I think
You're
there's
twisting words.
And I think there's a real question as to whether or not you graduated. Did you even go to VCU? One of those kids who used your parents' money and bought drugs.
I went to VCU and I graduated in 4 years. How many of you guys graduated in 4 years?
Not me.
Well, it took me 4 and a half,
did.
but I'm way smarter than you.
But I went to 3 different
JP and I
schools.
did.
That's not an accomplishment to graduate
Cakes,
4 years.
Cakes blew off 1 year.
Don't
Yeah, that's
brag.
called
Hold on,
that's
hold
called
on.
standard.
JP, 100%. That is an
My mom
accomplishment.
graduated in
That's
3
not an
years.
accomplishment,
That's an
stupid.
accomplishment.
You could take a poll
Do it
from
in 2
50
years.
people.
Graduating in 4
just
years
because
is not an
pe-
accomplishment.
It's not an accomplishment.
A lot of people end up at Nova.
You did think RG3 was silly because you graduated in 3 years.
3
That's-
years is an
That's an
accomplishment.
accomplishment.
3 years is an accomplishment.
All right,
All right.
so 2 weeks ago or so,
Yep, let's
we
get to the
asked
tape.
him about the
We just had him list
schools.
the schools that he applied
I don't
to
even know
or
why
was
we asked him.
accepted
Right.
or whatever. And so here's like a compilation of all the schools that he named.
All right. Did you get accepted into any other schools?
JMU, ODU, and GMU. I got denied from Tech, UVA, Syracuse. I got waitlisted at Penn State.
I know we're going to play the game, but I think we're going to call the lie detector guy shortly because Valdez is convinced he's lying about. He said during the break he got accepted into Maryland. Did he say he did say that during the break?
Yes,
he didn't say that here.
No, that was during the break. And
There's
that was
no
a whole
chance he got accepted into Maryland. There's literally a 0%.
I actually
chance.
think he said that to
So he did
try and
say
tilt me.
that he was accepted
into JMU.
JMU.
And then
he
He
lost
said-
track of that lie.
He said yes to JMU, GMU, and VCU.
right.
Now he's saying JMU didn't happen.
Penn State, he's already acknowledged he was accepted to a satellite campus, like Penn State in
Erie,
Jerusalem. Okay. Penn State on the West Bank. Or
Bethlehem, PA.
Yeah.
I bet he didn't even apply to Penn State.
Yeah,
I
he had a
bet-
buddy that applied, and a
Right.
buddy got accepted to,
He's
like...
going to have to ask his mom. I'm going to bet he did not apply to Penn State.
Here's the question, as Valdez tries to get this. Can you, Drabby, call his mother and ask his mother what schools he applied to and got accepted into? She would know.
I would love to. That's
Would
up
you-
to Adam to give me her phone number.
Adam, would you allow that?
You would?
Mike
Yeah,
cut off.
you would.
I
All
like
right,
this.
can you just give him the number?
Okay.
All right. Write it down.
How many schools did you apply to? It's expensive.
Yeah, like each application is like $100.
And if his
Minimum.
mother says you applied to UVA, I'm going to scream at her, why would she let that dummy apply? to a
Why
school you
waste
have
your
no
time? I'm going to
chance?
tell you, Penn State
If
didn't
she
happen.
was in charge of it, she
Penn
would
State
have let
didn't
him.
happen because every other school is in-state. Every other school is in-state. He's not applying to Penn State, out-of-state, spending money when he has got no shot to get in. He didn't get in JMU.
Maybe he did. Maybe he's just delusional.
I don't think the JMU requirements are higher than Penn State's.
Penn State's hard to get into.
Right. So he's applying in-state to JMU, who says no. He's not going to apply to out-of-state Penn State.
I mean, does JMU say no to anybody?
I don't think they say no to a lot.
I don't think
mean,
in-state they
I
do.
don't think
Does JMU say no to
I don't think
anybody?
JMU's that bad, is it?
One of those
about it.
schools,
That's a
though,
good
that
school.
you
It's a
go
school.
there and have a good time.
So you're joking because Brett went to JMU.
Yes.
Hey, a lot of our listeners went to JMU.
It's a good
I'm
school.
sure.
It's a good school.
It's a
Our
fun
man
school.
Buckheads went
Well, of course.
to JMU.
I don't think
schools are
JMU is
fun.
that bad. I
I'm
think
not
JMU is average. It's not certainly not
Right.
Ivy League,
Right. That's what it is. It's probably an average school.
but it's my point is if you don't get into JMU, you're not applying to Penn State. Like that's a different level.
I don't believe he
And
applied to Penn
especially when
State.
you're out of state. Yeah, I don't believe.
And I certainly don't believe he was waitlisted.
Yeah. He didn't apply. He didn't get into some satellite
Did he apply
school.
to Virginia
What
Tech?
are Penn State satellite schools?
There are 100 of
How about
them.
that? Can you
I'm
name
sure
the
there are a
Penn
million
State
of them.
satellite school?
No.
I'm looking at them right
But
now.
Why can't you
I
name
promise
it?
you I applied there.
I mean, there are a million of them.
But wouldn't you know the
Altoona,
campus you were accepted
Pierre.
into? You would know. I didn't accept it in the main campus, but they did accept me into. Because I know friends where that's
Okay,
happened to
Here's an
them.
example. Where is Penn State?
In Philadelphia.
Are you being serious?
In Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
Yeah,
Pennsylvania,
University of
Pennsylvania,
Pittsburgh.